Tropical disturbance that's out over the Atlantic Ocean continues to move westward, but reconnaissance aircraft were out there earlier today and did not find a closed circulation at the surface. Therefore, we're not looking at a tropical depression or tropical storm, at least as of yet, but we may see that happening a little bit farther down the road, and another reconnaissance aircraft will fly out there this afternoon. National Hurricane Center still puts about a 90% chance that it will develop into a tropical system. Now, the initial computer models all take it off across the northern part of the Caribbean, many of those having the system move over the island of Hispaniola, which includes the Dominican Republic as well as Haiti, and possibly drifting off toward the northwest, expecting kind of a ridge of high pressure to build here across much of the east coast. And that should tend to steer the tropical system back and away from the USA. But it's all going to be on the timing of this particular ridge of high pressure. If it doesn't get there in time, then of course, we can see this thing drifting more closer to the models and possibly getting toward Florida. There are a few stragglers out here that go off through the Caribbean, avoiding a lot of the islands and moving into the Gulf of Mexico. But we'll have to watch and wait to see what happens over the next couple of days, especially as we get more recon data embedded into the computer models. Meanwhile, today we are still seeing a big ridge of high pressure in the upper levels here across the eastern half of the country, and then we get disturbances that will kind of roll around the bottom of this and drift off toward the west, and that'll be bringing us some afternoon showers and thunderstorms across Acadiana today and again later on this week. One round of storms moved through yesterday and through the evening, and we're seeing some more showers and thunderstorms developing along the coast. Another round there off the Florida coast, and that'll move in here later on into tomorrow. As far as temperatures, though, they're going to climb back into the 90s, and with our dew points staying in the mid to upper 70s, we could see the heat index go as high as 108 degrees later today, which is getting into that extreme category. So if you're going to be outside for any extended period of time, make sure you drink plenty of water, get into the shade or air conditioning if you can as much as possible, and take frequent breaks. Nighttime lows are still going to stay warm in the upper 70s with a heat index remaining over 80 degrees even at night. So we'll go to 93 today with a 40% chance for afternoon storms. Tonight down to 77 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow partly cloudy, still about a 40% chance for scattered storms with a high of 93 and a heat index over 105. We'll see the rain chances kind of dropping off a little bit later on in the week as that ridge of high pressure over the eastern section of the country kind of builds along the Gulf Coast, and hopefully will block any tropical weather from coming our way. Right now we'll keep the tropical systems well to the east and lower our rain chances into the 20% range as we head into the weekend. But we'll get another update as reconnaissance aircraft are moving back out there later on this afternoon, and we may have some further information on whether or not we're having a tropical depression or tropical storm forming there in the western part of the Atlantic. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker in the Storm Team 3 Weather Lab. Thanks for visiting KATC.com.